party time.
Did you say Cobra Kai Network?
Yeah, you did.
Yo, what is up, everyone? Welcome back to Cobra Kai Karate. Welcome back to a brand new video today of Cobra Kai Network episode 140. I've been doing this way too long. I am back from my vacation, guys. Sorry, I was about 5 days. First day I get back, I already have news to talk about. I made a video about today. Worse enough that my ride back home was an 8-hour drive, and we almost died. We had to drive through a tornado, and our car was flooding. It was not a good day. But we're back here. I'm still alive. We're here for Cobra Kai Network, guys. We have a lot of news to talk about, a lot of great things, because I've been gone. I know it's Thursday. I was supposed to do on Tuesday. I was not here Tuesday. Apologies. I'm going to do it this Thursday. I'm going to do the other one for Tuesday. So we're still singing on Tuesday. I'm just doing this Thursday because I missed Tuesday. Anyway, guys, we have one guest here for now. You guys can already guess who it is. It's the one and only Mr. Cobra.
Flowers bring May flowers.
I'm like, hey.
So rolled without a W. Yeah, crying.
Anyway, he was the only one I could get on, so apologies. Joking. But yeah, well, let's read the chat real quick, guys, and then we'll get into all our stuff to talk about. Cobra Kai Farm, what is up? Are you kind of mixing the spinoff karate? Yeah, we'll talk about that. I would
In a little
say
bit.
I'm mixed on it, but I'm more 60% no and 40% yes on it. But we'll talk about that. Brian, hello. Came on Bell, what's up? Yeah, it was terrifying. If I was gonna die. There's hail about as big as golf balls. We were boom, sound like freaking Babe Ruth hitting the home run. It was terrible. I mean, we couldn't even see the road. And we had to drive from Minneapolis. It was, oh gosh. Everyone was scared of my life. Hey, Karate, good thing you're still alive, man, because without you, who knows what the channel. Yeah.
Yeah, Zone would probably take over.
My vacation was good. Absolutely not. I'd rather just have my channel die and rot than ever have that gremlin touch my channel.
Well, he already knows
but
that.
anyway, yeah, my vacation was great. I was on vacation way up north in Minnesota, really close to about 20 minutes from Canada. Yeah, it was great. I would go up to our cabin, our childhood cabin. It's a great place. I haven't been there since 2021. There's no Wi-Fi there, though, so all we did was just sit there, watch movies, VHS's movies. I watched a lot of movies. I mean, I brought my Cobra Kai season 1 and 2 DVDs, so I watched the whole season 1 one night. And yeah, it was great. I went fishing a lot. You guys saw my new video. I got a 30-inch fish. Biggest one that's bigger than Zone ever got. I don't know. He thinks he's a professional fisher. I doubt that. And then
they were arguing over that in the group chat.
Yeah, he's an absolute liar. They don't have no good fish in Colorado. But yeah, then also the only bad part is there's like 8,000 mosquitoes there. I mean, you can literally breathe. And someone left the car door open, and when we went to the car to drive. Holy frick! There's at least 80 mosquitoes. But anyway, it's beyond the point. We're 5 minutes in. It's Cobra Kai Network episode 140. We have lots of stuff to talk about. First of all, the first thing, the Mr. Miyagi prequel is in talks and discussion. Now, first thing I'm going to say is this. I like the fan of prequels. I don't mind prequels. I think they could work. But I think all prequels should be sequels. Make that a t-shirt. Make that a t-shirt, somebody. Just make sure you're giving me the share of money. But no, like I talked about this before. I think I have a whole YouTube short talking about it. In this exact same sweater too. It ain't that weird. Anyway.
Funny.
I said in that I'm fine with prequels. They have to be sequels have to be prequels have to be wait a minute. Am I stupid? Oh sorry. Spin-offs have to be prequels. What am I saying here? Spin-offs have to be prequels because you can't continue the story. When season 6 ends, and it's a great ending, hopefully, and set in stone, you can't just nitpick little parts and little stories after. I feel like that has to end. Because then it kind of makes the ending feel a little bit undeserved. if you want to do prequels, it has to be, or if you want to do spin-offs, it has to be prequels. It has to be before the story to add depth to the story that's already been told. And stories like that would be Mr. Miyagi. You could do a Cobra Kai one of Johnny and Kreese. You could do a Chosen one. I'm fine with that, but all this has to come years after Cobra Kai. And people not like that. People like say we want it now. They don't want to wait for this stuff. But like, I feel like when you start doing this stuff, you're gonna fall into the trap of rushing it and pushing it, and kind of almost trying to capitalize on the hype for money. And I feel like when you do that, you get a problem. I feel like you got to let Cobra Kai sit and marinate for a while, and like just have that ending feel it. Have new fans come. Have that ending at least be there for at least 3 years, and then you can go and spin off. And I know people don't like that. And hey, I would love a spin off right now, but I think it's best for the legacy of the Karate Kid. I don't think they should rush right to a whole new show after you just finished the biggest show. I mean, when you think about it, you just ended the biggest show, and then before you can even sit there and have like the flies run by and the birds or whatnot or whatever. I don't know what I'm trying to say. You jump right into a whole new spin-off prequel. I feel like that's just make you feel undeserved. Breaking Bad did it. They made Better Call Saul. Better Call Saul was amazing. Some could argue better than Breaking Bad, but that came 3 years after and it worked just fine after. But you let Breaking Bad sit for a while, and that's why it worked. Now here's the thing with Mr. Miyagi. You guys know Mr. Miyagi, my favorite character. Love him with infuriating passion. I made a whole video talking about why I love him. I love him. But I feel like the risk reward of making this is really separate, because the reward would be amazing. It could be, I mean, the Miyagi story is so much stuff you could do, from him being a fisher, from his son, from the holding of Sato, from where he went to America, from the war, from everything you could do. But there's a big but here. If it does not work, and if it's bad, that will taint the whole Karate legacy for eternity. I mean, Pat Miorda's legacy and Mr. Miyagi's legacy is so fragile. That's why I was not the biggest fan of him going down this whole arc of him, like him still in the neck. Because I'm like, okay, yes, we know Mr. Miyagi had a past. He's not perfect, but the fact you're even showing this is just taints his legacy a bit. I feel like you just leave that alone. I feel like they messed it up. They get a new actor, or maybe he's not the greatest, or maybe it's just not the best, or maybe it's just not the perfect. That will taint it so bad. And if it's bad, that will ruin, I'm not going to say ruin, but it will affect the Karate legacy largely for eternity of human existence. And I feel like that risk right there is so risky. I would not trust Mr. Miyagi's legacy in anyone's hands, even the creators. And the creators have been great. I don't think they've been so great this part, but that's just, subjective. They've been great 5 out of 6, and this is just 5 episodes. It's fine. I feel like it's just too much of a risk reward there. I mean, the reward's great, but the risk is so scary to me. And I don't think it should be. I don't think they should go down that unless they're 110% certain it could work. And based off the creators' last couple decisions, I don't know if that is going to be the greatest in their judgment. But we'll have to wait and see. World, what do you think about the whole Mr. Miyagi prequel, or if it's in talks? It's in talks, and who knows what that means. And the creators have always talked about how they want to continue it, or they say this is not the end of the Miyagi verse. I think they obviously do want to do more stuff. But World, what do you think about the whole Miyagi prequel thing? Is he here? Okay, my one guest. He's not even freaking here. Okay. It's fine.
Sorry, I had to go get a drink.
Oh, sorry. I was trying to do my meditation about to flip out. All right. What do you think about the whole Mr. Miyagi prequel idea?
I don't even know how to feel about it. I mean, the concept sounds cool. Don't get me wrong, but you got to pick the right actor, because you got to get an actor who respects the character of Miyagi, respects the legacy, and is passionate about the character and like the whole universe. And you have to get a good actor who can pull the role off and stuff. And you have to be careful with the writing, because with the prequel and all that, like they've, with the show, they've revealed a lot of stuff in the past that we didn't know from watching the original trilogy. So like they gotta be careful with that. And
yeah,
I've said before, I do think they're taking a bit of a risk with the stuff they're doing with Miyagi stuff now. We don't know the full context yet. They did say they would address it more in part 3, so we'll see. But, it is interesting to me, but it's also risky at the same time. Like I just said, you got to pick a good actor. The writing has to be perfect. It's got to make sense. It can't be too out of character. It's got to be like, oh, so he did this. That's why he feels this way in the original movie. Okay, gotcha. It's got to be like that. And they revealed that oh, Mr. Miyagi fought in the Sekai Taikai. So are we going to get an episode of a young Miyagi fighting in the Sekai Taikai in 1950 something? It's a risk.
Real quick, I heard theories that the stolen necklace might have been the Medal of Honor, and I swear if they do that, I might stop watching the show.
Oh boy.
I might. Which that would make no sense, but still, I heard theories
also
about
people are like, oh, what if Miyagi competed for Cobra Kai in the Sekai Taikai? I'm like, no, he wasn't even in Korea. I think he was, somewhere else. So that's obviously been debunked. And then another theory going around that, he fought Kim Sung-young in the Sekai Taikai. That would just be too coincidental.
Such a corny, cheesy coincidence. Come on, you guys.
Don't do that.
Nah, Taco Bell commercial, guys. What are we doing? All right. Listen, if they do it, it can't be a guy, just some great actor. They have to get someone that knows a character. Yeah, he could work, but he's a bit tall. So Mr. Miyagi is 5'3". So. Oh yeah, he is going to be back. I mean.
Yeah, he will be.
I mean, not John Kreese. Markov.
There's a leak that confirms that, but I won't talk about it.
Well, and also Markov said it, and no offense, it's kind of common sense that he will be.
Yeah.
I think that they should take at least 2 or 3 year break, maybe jump into a whole new show, having it be a little fast. Not having it come that fast after Cobra Kai is a little bit too early. I agree with you, came on well. I saw your poll, Karate. You should do more movies review there. Yeah, so I want to talk about this. I watched Deadpool 3. Awesome. I'm not going to review it, spoilers here, because it's still a bit new. World hasn't saw it yet. So I'll talk about it a bit, safely. But, this is my first time making a video outside of it, and I want to say this now. The future of this channel is going to be talking about all movies, and that's what it's going to turn into. And I don't want to be that guy who just abruptly change my whole content. I mean, if I just change it so fast, it's just not going to work out with the fans. If you have a whole fan base following you on one subject and you turn the subject into 50 different things out of nowhere, I mean, it's just not going to work. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people that care about come to my videos for me more than just what I talk about, like people who care for what I have to say, those people will stay around. But for the most of my content people, my viewers, it just doesn't make any rational sense that they would stick around if they're here for one subject and I change it to 50 other different things. It doesn't make sense. That's why I want to start slowly going into it. And I thought Deadpool 3 would be a perfect start off. And whenever a movie comes out, I will review it on here. It's not going to be the main topic of the channel because season 6 is still happening. But when season 6 does end, we're going to talk about all movies. And we still do that on a live, every single live. So that's my plan. I don't know if I'll be as successful, and honestly, I don't really give a crap. I really care more about just keeping the community together because I feel like that's what is most important to me. Obviously, I do want to grow as a channel. I'm not going to deny that's not a goal of mine, but it's definitely not the top of my list. I want to keep the community involved. I don't want to make my videos where I'm reading off a script or I feel like a robot almost. I want to put my personality to it. I want to get connected with the fans. So when Cobra Kai does end, they could stay here, not just for one subject, for us almost. And that sounds really corny, but just us talking on movies. So being connected with the fan base. I feel like that's the primary goal of this channel, is just almost like a bunch of friends talking about movies, just new movies that come out. I think that's what I want it to be like almost. And obviously Cobra Kai is the main subject now, and I love that show and always will be here. But you gotta speak in reality. It's not gonna last forever. And Cobra Kai never dies. It never will die, but, we'll have no one to talk about, What am I going to do? An analyst in every single episode? Oh, gosh. I might do that, though. but like I'm gonna have to change it sometime. So yeah, it's just that I want to slowly go into it rather than abruptly change it. And the video didn't get the most views, but I feel like I got a good feedback, and the poll did pretty good. So I hope you guys like that. I'm gonna do more. I don't know what movie I'm gonna watch next, but yeah, I do want to do that. Hello Noah, CKW, and happy Power Rangers month. I did not know that. Happy everyone is also happy Spider-Man Day. This guy always knows the days of the days. Also happy Dilmon Day.
Don't know
Fair
what that
day.
means, but whatever.
The creator will never ruin Pat Muir's character. R.I.P. to Pat. I mean, you can't say that. I mean, that's completely subjective. I mean, I don't believe they would. I don't believe they
I
will.
hope not, but we'll
But
see.
like, I can't just speak that as a fact or as because here's the thing. I don't think that obviously that's not their intention. We all know that. But like, will they actually? I mean, look what they're doing in season 6. We don't know the full picture, but like, they're on slippery ice right now. So I can't make that statement for sure with full confidence. I cannot. I mean, just speaking like objectively, I cannot say that statement. And even subjectively, I believe they won't. I don't think they will. I could have like an 8 out of 10 chance they will not. But like, I don't know if I trust one human soul on God Green's Earth to carry on Pat Muir's legacy with a different actor. I don't know if I believe that. I think that is like Mission Impossible mission. Like that's just like not even like trying to recreate it. It's more of just like holding that legacy together. It's just like, yeah, with a whole new actor too, that would be, 1 in a million. All right, speaking of things I do not like, Zone's here.
Oh, what's up, Zone?
Congrats on the inches, Noah.
I hate my life. Okay,
I meant
can't
on
just
your
say-
I meant on the fish. Sorry.
you can't just say these stuff. So, like literally, you like why the frick did you not say a fish before you say you guys on your inches?
Because I thought it'd sound better,
How the
Cool.
frick does that sound better in any shape? Wait, you know what? Thank you.
Just
On my
congrats
inches,
on
on
the
my
inches.
fish,
Congrats
on my fish.
Congrats on the inches.
I got a 30-inch fish, bigger.
Last night I
bigger
saw
fish
the
than Zone ever
picture.
saw. Of a fish. All right. All right. Yo, we're moving the subject. Moving subject. Maybe, but like, I don't know. Darth
What's up, Darth Snake?
Snake. Hello. You are going to be a successful movie critic in the future. Karate once Cobra Kai ends. Thank you, Cobra Kai. I mean, that's the goal here. I think that's the goal for a lot of Cobra Kai creators. Yeah. I just try to be as honest. I try to look on the bright side of things. Usually I come off as Mr. Negative, but that's probably because I'm really honest about it. Which, sometimes it's not in my favor. There's going to be a spinoff that's going to be good. You can't really say that for sure. Part 2 is going to be the best. I hope it is. I think if there were to be a best, I think it'd be part 3, but we'll have to see. A theory I heard is that the necklace has Mr. Miyagi's dead wife that was taken from her. Maybe I could see that, and that I guess that could work, but it's like, I don't know why even go down this route. I feel like you're just reaching. I mean, I don't know why even try to tamper with the idea of Mr. Miyagi doing something bad. I mean, I'm not saying he's an angel. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying he should be painted as an angel. I'm just saying the fact that you're even showing these things is just, it almost feels like you're reaching for something because we all know he's not perfect, but his legacy is like this guy who is great. And we all know he had problems, but like that legacy needs to stay the same. And I'm not saying that's going to change, but like when you're just saying these things and throwing stuff around, like him stealing necklaces and beating people up, I mean, what? Like, come on now. I feel like why even try to go for that? Even if it made sense and it's like this whole thing with his wife, why even go down that road? I don't see the picture. I do not see it. I think it's just reaching because you ran out of plot. And
I
that
think
sounds
they're
big.
going down the road for a reason. I don't think they'd bring back Mr. Miyagi's character for.
I disagree with
filler.
that. You know why? Because they've done stuff this season or this part so far that is clearly from any person with half a brain cell knows that it's just running out of plot and rehashing plots.
No. I
The
agree
whole
with
part
that.
one.
I don't think
reaching.
I think they know better to bring Mr. Miyagi's character back in and just make it filler. I think there's a lot of season 6 part 1 that was filler. I agree with that. But the Mr. Miyagi stuff,
almost
I
the
don't
whole part
think
one
should be.
filler.
Well, yeah, but
I mean, even the
Backlash.
Miyagi stuff was filler. Like, it literally was. I mean, we literally have a scene of them chasing down a guy to get information where they literally just got the information there. We literally had a whole scene of them chasing down when that scene was literally there just for filler, when they could have just found that information anywhere else. I mean, it's like that scene was just so unnecessary. I mean, I feel like it's just finding new plots. It's just, and maybe they have a good reason for it. Maybe it is, but like
I think it could lead to.
I think the primary goal of this Miyagi stuff is for 2 reasons or 3 reasons. One's a good one, okay? One reason is that they're reaching for plot because they ran out of stuff. Number 2 is that setting up some bullcrap karate kid baloney Mahoney Loney in 2025. Number 3 is because they have a great story that could evolve maybe a prequel. I'm fine with the third one, but I don't see the picture. Maybe it'll go to part 2. I hope part 2 just absolutely amazes me. It makes me realize everything. It makes me take about everything I say. I hope it does. I mean, that's what I hope for everything that I watch. I hope everything's good that I see. Besides Zone's video, that's a lost cause there. But like, that's what I'm looking for. I have a. But we'll see. Mike Barnes is a stretch, if I'm honest, but Chosen could work. Chosen has a lot of story from after Karate Kid.
Yeah, the actor who plays Mike, Sean Kanan, said like, I hear spinoffs being talked about. I want in. I was like, oh gosh.
Mike Barnes that won't make sense at all.
Yeah, he's
Sean
just
Kanan would. I mean,
he also
Don't get me wrong.
Bro, you do know that he also said that Drake Parker can be the psychic type guy. I think that guy just talks. He just says things. I don't know if he actually believes what he says. He said that Drake Parker could be the psychic type guy, and he said,
"Oh hell no! Oh hell no! Now you gotta draw the line there."
He just says things. All right, he just says things. All right. Have you ever personally been into a fight as well as Cobra Kai World, like a fist fight?
No, I
did a boxing fight. If that counts. I got knocked out the first 30 seconds. It was bad, but I don't know if that counts. And like an actual fight, not an argument.
Question.
Never turned anything. But verbal fights. I mean, I have that every day. I mean, look at the guy. On the channel right now. So fist fight.
Yeah, they debate over everything.
No,
it's kind of
never real. Besides maybe an organized fight, like I did have a boxing fight. I did a boxing fight one time, and I got knocked out the first 30 seconds. I'll show you that clip, bro. I think I still have that. It was really embarrassing.
Yeah,
but
we're supposed to be getting Cobra Kai Karate versus Cobra Kai Zone boxing match coming to a theater near you.
That won't happen. You know why? Because how he's gonna punch and to go in between my legs. That sounds wrong. You get the picture. Like he's too short.
Bro, holy crap! You haven't worked out in 5 years. You look skinnier than the freaking Christian Bale character.
Here we go with the Christian Bale character. I do not look like that at all. All right, that's a reach.
All right. When's the last time you've lifted a weight? I'm just curious.
I would say, first of all, I don't have weights in my house. That's number 1. Number 2, when I went to my grandparents' house, they have some weights. That was probably about 2 weeks ago. But I still do push-ups. I still do workouts.
2 weeks, buddy. Okay, but
That's
I lifted every day. I lifted every day for the last 4 months.
Hold on. Have you ever watched Courage the Cowardly Dog? You know how they live in the middle of nowhere? That's my house. That's where I live. I live like 40 minutes.
Cowardly Dog.
Like it's impossible. And by the way, it's at least an hour away to a gym. And like I said, I still work out. It's just not with weights. You're asking a question in a way where it makes me look like I just never work out. That's not true. I'm not saying I work out
I just don't believe you work out. I'm going to be honest. Seeing your arms.
I don't care what you believe, Zone. I mean, look at your freaking profile picture. I mean, you think that's you? That look like you, Zone?
That's literally me. What are you talking about?
Oh my gosh.
No, but I actually have been working out, and I don't lie about that like you do.
Bro, I don't lie about it.
I would knock you out so quickly. Oh my gosh.
I highly doubt that, Zone. You are like
Jack.
I can't lift. Actually, I bench pressed. I bench pressed 140.
Oh yeah. By the way, weigh 5'8" now. I mean, freaking, am 5'8" now.
5'8".
How tall are you? How tall are you?
5'11" and a half.
All right, so you think a 5'11" and a half? My gosh. Okay, then I'm 5'8" and a half. My gosh. You think a 3-inch difference in a boxing match is going to matter. No, it's going to be how
yeah.
strong you are. And you are maybe the weakest person I've ever met in my entire life.
First off, you never met me. Number one. Number two.
Well, I
you ever looked
basically
in the mirror.
I mean, last night, like, you're not going to call that night. I mean,
what are you talking about? I literally wasn't even home last night. What do you? Okay, this is the problem. This guy just lies. I don't know why I let him on my channel. Listen,
sorry,
you're really
my
pushing
fault,
me.
my fault.
All right, you're really pushing. Yeah, quite literally came me on. Yep. The score of season 6 so far has been. The score of season 6 so far. Yeah, I love the
Soundtrack. It's so good.
soundtrack. Yeah.
But to be fair, it's been good.
Evan,
like,
did you
every
watch?
season.
Did you watch Deadpool 3? Perhaps.
No, I was gonna watch it Saturday, but I couldn't. So no. Here, you can talk, but you can talk about it because I could
I
literally.
haven't seen it either, so don't feel
Because
bad.
I've seen so many dang spoilers. I don't care. You can talk about it.
Oh, I'm not going to talk about it. This is spoiler-free, everyone. Don't worry. Next network we'll do a spoiler review. Okay, all I'll say is this. It's a top 3 X-Men movie. Maybe a top 10 Marvel movie. Movie of the year. 9 out of 10. Great acting. Some of the best action, best fight scenes in Marvel. Great cameos. And that's all I can say. I mean, it's not perfect. I mean, I think the pacing was all right. It was a bit riffy. And the plot was kind of all over the place in the first half, I'm going to be honest. But when they get to that place and we start getting into the stuff I can't say, oh, brother, it was like peak MCU. Or whatever. I don't know what MCU is even anymore. It's like everything. I don't freaking know. But it was good. Some of the jokes were a bit forced in the beginning. But most of the jokes landed. And yeah, I loved it. It was great. I loved it. I'm not going to say MCU is back because I am never going to say that because every time I say it's back, it just stabbed me in the back.
My favorite cameo was Logan Wilson injuring Deadpool. That was cool.
Oh yeah. What else is new?
Frick you. He doesn't.
2 times
injure
unfold.
Manga.
Yeah, I watched it. I'm gonna watch it tonight on my TV. Cobra Kai Underground. What's up? How you doing? Oh, the teaser came out?
Duh.
I did not see that. I really like the second movie. I don't know why everyone's freaking out. People are throwing up in that movie. It wasn't even that bad. I've seen worse. I looked at Zone's mirror.
Sorry, world. I need to make that profile picture just so I can, change it back.
Dude, all right. Let me explain myself. So in this photo, I was sneezing. These motherfuckers screenshotted it. It was out of context.
Freaking vampire! Oh no, you were sitting like that for like 10 minutes.
Oh,
no, I was not. No, I was not. This is
you had your mouth open like that.
Sneezing. It looks exactly normal. I was just sneezing, and these weirdos. These are weird. You guys are weird. I'm just trying to sneeze.
No. It's not weird. It's embarrassing for you that you were sitting like that for 10 minutes.
I was not sitting like that for 10 minutes. It happened in this blink of an eyeball, and you motherfuckers screenshot the exact time. Like the weird pedophiles you are. No, it's just this needs to end. Like I don't know what's wrong with you. I mean,
Zone is younger than you, dude. What the heck?
I know. Like, that's why I can't have my camera on. He does stuff like this. I mean, it's worse enough. He got that one picture of me cosplaying as Charlie Chaplin. Now he has this.
You mean the hit
Hitcher. I was playing a hitcher. I hiked. Now, Mount Empress. Empress. Yeah, guys, sorry all that. I kind of look like I'm going for an exorcist right there. Sorry. But yeah, it was a rough sneeze.
Bro, I did not say his name. Oh my god.
Take off that picture.
Okay, my fault.
Okay, yeah, nah, he's just gone. We're done. Okay. Listen, Cobra Kai 6 Part 2 theories. World, take it away.
I don't have any on the top of my head. I'm interested to see what happens at the bar scene we saw, though, inside the dojo between Robbie and Tori, because Robbie does not look happy in that scene.
Yeah,
I know it's Tori, but Robbie looks pretty pissed. Like he's like,
pretty sad.
We made a pact. What the hell, you know?
I'd be mad too. That was some baloney.
I do think Sam's gonna confront Tori though, for sure.
I hope all of us are 60s.
Melissa actually had a good point yesterday. She's not here right now, but she said that like Miguel and Robbie might be like pissed off about the whole situation, and Sam might be the one who actually steps up and says, like, cut her some slack. Her mom just died, and that would be huge on Sam's part. But I thought that was a pretty interesting point that Melissa made the other night.
Sounds absolutely ridiculous in my opinion. Yeah, her mom died, but what the frick did they do about it? They didn't even go to her to talk to her? No. And then what? That opinion boils over to betray her friends and to join something she disagrees with 5 minutes ago. Zero logical sense there, but anything for unnecessary drama, that's all I say. So yeah, Sam saying that would be a cool little, she had some growth development. Wow. Like, why the frick would she be the one saying that, not Robbie or Miguel? Since she is her boyfriend, who didn't even go talk to her after. We just sat there, got my gi. Ooh, I got my gi. Like, that's what he does? Like, what the frick is wrong with the show? This part. Sorry, I just get a little upset about things. All right, I really like the show. But like,
he's passionate, guys.
Yeah, I'm passionate.
He's a passionate fan.
By going to the career saying, "What the hell are you doing?" All right, Zone's back.
Okay. All right, I needed to change. All right.
Okay, yeah, you're gone.
Oh.
All right. Oh, by the way, World, the Grizzlies having the second seed. Have you lost your mind? No, you need serious mental help.
They're back. They were injured last year. Okay,
no,
number one. Before that, the last 2 seasons they were second in the West. All right, 2022 they were second.
Yeah, like 30 years ago.
The only reason they did not make the playoffs was because of injuries. Ja Morant was out with an injury. Jaren Jackson got hit with an injury. Desmond Bain got injured.
Oh, so they're more washed up.
Half the roster got injured.
Hold on. The Magic over the Knicks? Have you lost?
Oh, hell yeah.
Sure.
Absolutely.
Mine.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I know he's getting. I know it's just me now. Dude. Yeah, it's just me. It's just me. All right. Well, I'm not going to talk about sports, guys. Sorry. I don't want to get too passionate about that. We'll save that for the sports field tomorrow. He really makes me mad. CBK, what is up, CBK? How you doing? Hope you're having an awful day. Joking. Hope you have a good day, CBK. I know some other dojo names were cool. And it's like a Taikai? I mean, how the hell would you get out of jail? I think you have to kind of explain that and just show up. But depends how they do that. I hope episode 6 is backstory of Silver and backstory of the gap between of that whole end Tory thing and the Psychic guy, because there's no way it just jumps right to that. I mean, that would just be so bad. I think they just put that in there because they need a cool ending. Yeah, I am very excited. I'm really excited what to go for. Yeah. Okay. I'll bring them back, guys. Hopefully they don't tamper with my sanity anymore. Guys.
Finally, now I can goddamn talk about the Grizzlies being the 2 seed. Well, that is the most atrocious, disgusting, disgraceful thing I've ever seen. You think freaking guns blazing Ja Morant is gonna make the Grizzlies the 2 seed? Like, he's not. He's not better than anyone. Like, he's not better than Shai, Luka, and he doesn't
over the Mavericks and Nuggets. He has them.
Nuggets lost KCP. They're gonna fall off a little bit.
They're still better.
And they added freaking Westbrook. Oh my gosh, I'm so scared.
Okay. To be fair, they got Westbrook on a 2-year, $6 million deal.
I know, but
all right, guys, save it for the sports film. Lose all my viewers.
Sorry,
guys. This is like a I can't say that joke.
Sorry, that skinny boned fat. Never mind.
I'm going to say, guys,
that skinny boned
fascist. I'm a
trans
fascist.
in the
I'm a
top left
fascist.
corner is
Yeah.
pissing me off.
Oh, I'm so cool. I'm a fascist. That's what he was going to say. Right zone.
I was gonna say
Right. Technical difficulties. What are some things you wish were done different in part 1? I might. Dude,
That was the story situation.
That might take a whole year for me to say, if I'm being completely honest. I posted like a 40-minute.
The Johnny and Daniel bickering needs to stop. It's getting ridiculous.
I made a rant video, and the audio was so atrocious. I apologize for that.
Yeah, there's like one moment, dude. Dude, there's like one moment you're just like, ah! It's like, what the hell?
I know what you're talking about, so I'm sorry. Listen, guys, it was a rough day. All right, I didn't know my microphone was recording with echo on. Okay, till after I tried to get rid of it, it didn't. I got it best of it. Trust me, it sounded a lot better than it used to, guys. Trust me. All right,
dude,
Zone.
That was the worst audio I've ever seen in my entire life.
Dude,
I clicked on the first 2 minutes of the video, and my gosh. Also, what were you gonna say?
I forgot. It was probably insulting you, but I don't remember because you're not that important. Windy Angel, how you doing? No, not Windy Angel. Yandel.
What are the worst theories of all time? The show Hector not coming back.
A lot of people, for some reason, people thought that Amanda was going to hook up with Johnny in season 3 for some reason. I don't know why people are so obsessed with Amanda cheating on Daniel. It makes no sense to me.
That's because people have these weird karate kid fetishes and they need serious mental help.
Yeah. They're like, oh, Terry Silver's going to get Sam pregnant. I'm like, why are you...
Okay, all right. I did not need to hear that. Holy frick.
I'm like, bro, why are you even thinking about that? Like, what the hell?
No, you made an interesting video, too. It was like, Sam.
Oh, yeah. Remember the video you made?
I don't know what he's talking about. I had no clue. Oh, yeah, Sam, she went into Psychotype guy. Right. I remember that video. Right, World? Great video.
Yep. W video.
Wonderful. Did you dislike the dropping Eagle thing when season 5 would embrace the styles most? I mean, I'm fine with the name being Cobra Kai. Miyagi-Do. I just don't know why it had to be such an issue for them to train both styles. I feel like that's kind of been settled in season 5 and the end of season 4. I feel like it is just unnecessary drama, and I think what Johnny agreed on in the end of episode 1 was exactly what it should have played out to be for episodes 2, 3, 4, and 5. Is where we keep the Miyagi-Do name, but we treat both styles and make our students and us better senseis teach both styles. That was it. I mean, that's what they agreed on. That's what Mr. Miyagi even said. But nope, they backtracked again and they just start yapping their chaps off. All right, Zone's Wi-Fi is back. Thank God.
Yeah. But the worst theory I ever heard was Terry Silver and Sam by Cobra Kai Karate, where you don't get into a relationship.
I did not say that freaking theory. What the frick is wrong with you?
Was it not that? What was it then?
I think he's talking about the time where, like, you said that, like, Terry Silver should get redeemed and he should not go to prison or whatever.
No. There's some pedophilia video that you put out. I forget which one.
Let me explain. It was April Fool's, guys. All right? I made a video, and I said a whole bunch of rambling about a whole bunch of weird stuff of Kreese and Amanda dating each other. That was the video. And in that video, I said that Daniel starts dating Tori. I didn't really think about it. I thought I was trying to make it the most outrageous theories ever, and that's why I said it was an April Fool's joke. Let me clarify. I regret that video deeply every night and pray for forgiveness. I apologize that I didn't put it out there because that is not only weird. I don't know what the frick that is even allowed on YouTube. I mean, YouTube, delete that video. It's not letting me delete it. I tried to delete it 3 times. It's not letting me delete it.
Oh, really?
Yes, I don't know what the frick's wrong. It's like hard drive or something. But like, oh my gosh. I was really thinking, guys. I was just trying to be funny. It was really bad. Oh God. Anyway, that's what I was about. Thank you, Zone.
Oh, so that was the pedophile video?
No, I didn't make any pedophile videos. It was an April Fool's joke.
Daniel and Tori?
That was in that Amanda and Kreese video. That was, and then like a whole video about that.
Well, you basically did. I mean, that's part of it.
You're pushing it right now. You're pushing it. You know, I know a
Damn,
video
you are yanking his chain.
I'm yanking
Hardly.
something. My gosh.
All right. Do you want me to show the video of the pillow or no?
Okay. I'm sure you have that like saved right on your the top of your camera.
You know
right?
I do. I do.
Your most viewed video on your phone. You view it the most.
Viewed video on my phone. I don't think it's getting paused.
Typically late at night. Kind of suspicious.
I mean, that's just people being freaking weirdos because they have weird karate kid fetishes and they need serious they need God, honestly.
Yeah, that's serious.
Oh my gosh, if freaking Sam cheats again, I'm gonna be
okay. Why is Bryce?
Yeah.
Is that Bryce Young as Anakin Skywalker? Or am I tripping right now?
Wait, whoa.
That does look like Bryce Young.
Is that Bryce Young?
I think it is, dude.
Wait, let me look this up.
If Sam cheats on Miguel, I'm gonna be pissed, to be honest. I mean, if that happens, I'm probably not gonna finish the show.
Yeah, she deserves all the hate in the world if that happens.
Leia and Julie's daughter. I mean, what do you mean that's confirmed? I agree with that for 100%. Duh. Who doesn't? That's like saying Daniel's not the Karate Kid. Yeah, people do. You ever watch one of Zone's videos?
Yeah, you're the one talking about. At least I'm talking about freaking pedophilia in mine.
It was of April Fool's joke. YouTube will not let me delete it. YouTube are some sick motherfuckers.
You're one to talk.
They will not let me delete it. That is the only weird one I have. I have no other weird fears. I did have one of Dimitri being Hawk's dad, but that was
what?
Wait,
you know what? It's not the point. We're moving on. We're moving
Dimitri being Hawk's dad.
Shut up.
How would that?
Anyway,
how would that even work? You sick.
He pretends to go to school. And he pretends to be hold on. He pretends to be nerdy because he wants to, connect with his son that he doesn't know is his son.
No. I'm talking about with the creation of Dimitri. How would that work? I mean, of Hawk. How would that work?
He adopted him. I don't know. I mean, it's all in the video, guys. Great theory. It's going to come true in season 6. It's going to be the big plot twist. Oh, I'm a Giants fan. Thanks for Brian Burns, baby. Oh, I'm an a-hole. All right. Well, let's go. Don't worry. Panthers 2024 champions. Believe that. All right. Let's go. By the way, the UFL Panthers got more wins than the NFL Panthers. All right, I'm done. Let's go to my tier list.
Your tier list.
Guys, I made a Marvel tier list. What do you guys think? Now, we're going to go through this by worst to best. I made this as I was in the car where I almost died because I don't think I told Zoe about this yet. I'll tell him later. I almost died. No, I was not watching Zone's videos. There's another time I wanted to die, but this time I almost died. But this is beyond the point. We'll talk about this later. F tier belongs to one in particular show, and it's the worst television and cinema piece of a human existence, She-Hulk. I mean, this is probably one of the worst things I've ever witnessed in my own two bare eyes. It was nothing good about it, and it literally made me depressed for 2 straight weeks. This show, I have PTSD from this. Whenever I think about this, I start getting a sick stomach. I start shaking out of fear. This needs to be erased from existence. And whoever would create a show should be publicly executed. I don't know if that's controversial or not. It is messed up. Anyway, E tier, just bad movies. We have the New Mutants. I mean, that was probably the most AI generated movie of all time. If anybody, I mean, that is not an X-Men movie. I don't care what anyone says. Morbius. I mean, yeah, it was just atrocious. I mean, it was so bad. For the Dark World, it was probably the most boring movie I've ever witnessed in my whole entire life. Fantastic Four, it has probably the worst pacing in human history. I mean, literally just his whole build-up, and then he just switched to the superheroes in 5 minutes, and it's a final fight. Literally no build-up. Doctor Doom was so bad. It was awful. 411 Thunder, I mean, it's trying to be serious and funny at the same time, and it just failed at it terribly. X-Men: The Dark Phoenix, so cheesy, so stupid. so pushed, and terrible acting. D tier. These are the bad movies. They're not the worst, but they're bad. We got Internals, also a boring movie. I don't remember what happens to this movie. It's just so boring. Miss Marvel. It started off all right, but then it became way too childish and way too corny for my liking. Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness is a fun movie, but oh my gosh, it is so bad. Iron Fist, also a very boring show and probably the worst acting in any television show. Zone's back. What's up, Zone?
What's up? What's up?
Show my ranking. All right, then I have Doctor Strange. I know this movie is technically a good movie, but it is so boring. Like, it's so boring. I'm sorry, I just can't watch it. Venom: Let There Be Carnage has fun action, but the plot is absolutely atrocious. Captain Marvel, terrible acting. It's not funny at all, but it has some cool fights. Black Widow, also just terrible CGI, terrible plot, and it just seemed forced. X-Men Apocalypse, it's literally all action, nothing else to it. Spider-Man 2, absolutely atrocious film, absolutely disgrace to the Spider-Man character. Venom, also a terrible, boring movie. Defenders, now this show actually was pretty fun, but the plot was all over the place. The first Thor, I liked it for what it was.
I like the first Thor. What the
Yeah,
I mean,
you don't like most of this Zone.
all right, Ant-Man and the Wasp,
I love Ant-Man and the Wasp.
forgettable as hell, honestly. Ghost Rider, it was fun, but like it's just, ugh. Iron Man 3, it started off great. The ending was a bit weird. I don't like how they changed the villain so fast, but I still like the beginning. The first Fantastic Four and the Silver Surfer, great action, not the greatest plot, like a lot of Marvel movies, but it was all right. And then we got X-Men: The Last Stand, great action, some amazing action, but bad. X-Men First Class, great story. It was just super boring. Luke Cage, I love the first season. Second season's so bad, so I can't really say anything. Deadpool 2, it was funny, but I did not like it as a plot story. The Incredible Hulk, great movie. But the Hulk character, like Bruce Wayne, not Bruce Wayne, oh my gosh. What's his name? Bruce Banner? Yeah, Bruce Banner. He just seemed like a AI-generated character. I mean, he had no depth to him, really. It just seemed a bit wrong. X-Men Origins Wolverine was an absolutely terrible movie, but as a person... I don't know what that is, guys. I don't know what that is. Okay, X-Men Origins Wolverine is a terrible movie, but it's a guilty pleasure because I used to watch it as a kid. So, some nostalgia there. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 is so unfunny. And Ego is probably the worst villain in Marvel, but it has some great action, and I did like what they do with the whole what's his name again, the Yogo or the blue guy, I don't know. Agent Carter, great show.
Hondo, yeah.
Yeah. Iron Man 2, pretty nice. Then we got Amazing Spider-Man. It's all right. Peter Parker's kind of an a-hole in this movie, and just kind of Wakanda Forever did it pretty good. Ant-Man, really fun movie. Moon Knight started off really good. The mid was not the best, but the end was really good. Jessica Jones, great show, love it. Spider-Man Across Spider-Verse, I love it. I don't absolutely meat right the hell out of it like everyone else, but it's a good movie. Winter Soldier, it's pretty boring in the middle part, but it has a great plot, great action. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., amazing show, but it ended pretty badly. Whenever they went to space, it just started becoming really dragged out.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., the first 5
I did
seasons
not like
so
the one.
good.
I did not like the season.
Season 2.
And it went so
Season
weird
2.
with like them freezing
Season 1 was
themselves and
great.
waiting
Season 2 was great.
100 years.
Season 4 of Ghost Rider was also awesome. The first 4 seasons were really good. That's my
Season
favorite.
4. The one with Ghost Rider is probably like one of my favorites.
Shang-Chi Legend of 10 Rings, great action. I love it. It's an amazing movie. Age of Ultron, I like it. Great action, but like they try to do way too much in this movie, and it's just a bit all over the place. Far From Home, I love this movie. I love Spider-Man's arc in this movie. It was really fun, really good. Then we got the 04 Punisher, such an awesome movie. It's a throwback movie, great. Spider-Man 3, like I said, this plot's really bad, but it's a guilty pleasure. I love it. The first Deadpool, really funny, great action, amazing movie. Then we got Into the Spider-Verse, a great multiverse movie, a great plot. It was just a really fun movie. Black Panther, another really fun movie. Guardians of the Galaxy, we got Homecoming. I love this stuff. I feel like the Tony Stark stuff was not. I really wish it was more like an individual Spider-Man instead of like this whole MCU thing. But I guess he already was in the MCU. But like, it kind of feels kind of.
And then Tori becomes the stepmom of Samantha LaRusso. Now,
Captain America: First Avenger, really underrated. I love the origin of Captain America. It's so fun. I love how it's set in the 1940s. You guys know I love history. I love the World War II. Well, no, I don't love World War II. I'm fascinated by the history. Anyway, I love it. I love the time era of the 1940s. I love this movie. It's really fun. All right. For Ragnarok, I think it balances the funny and the seriousness perfectly with great action, great villain, and awesome fight scenes. X-Men 2, such a great movie. Love the characters. I love how the mutants are looked at. It's such a good movie. Iron Man 1, an absolute classic. X-Men 1, absolute classic. Civil War, I mean, where do I even begin on that movie? It's just absolutely brought down from heaven. The first Wolverine, a really underrated movie. I love it. It's so good. I mean, the final fight was a bit cheesy, but like Wolverine's arc of like and everything and like the flashbacks, I love this stuff. And going to Japan, the train fight scene, the fight scene with the ninjas. Oh, it was so good. Then we got Deadpool and the Wolverine, already up here at A tier. It could go higher or lower in the right now. I'm here. I'm gonna bring Zone back, and we're going to my S tier, guys. S tier.
Of course, you like World War II. Anyways,
Avengers: Infinity War.
and then Tori can become the stepmom of Samantha LaRusso.
All right, you're not coming back on. You're not coming back on. You're not coming back on. You are not coming back on. All right, let's finish this here. So then I got Infinity War. I love this movie. It's not as rewatchable as the other ones I had of it. I'm going to be honest. I love it. It's a great movie. But the way it ends is not like you watch this movie to watch the next movie. That's why I have it a bit lower. Then we got the Daredevil show. I mean, I love this show. I mean, it's a top 5 show. Daredevil season 1 was amazing. Daredevil season 2 was a bit all over the place, but it was still good. But season 3 is one of the best television seasons of all time. Perhaps maybe one of the best Marvel projects of all time. I can't even talk about season 3 without salivating at my mouth. It is so freaking good. Anyway, then I got Avengers Endgame. I think Endgame over Infinity War a bit more because I feel like that's where they win. It's a lot more cooler. And the final fight scene is one of the greatest pieces in cinema. Then I got X-Men: Day of the Future Past. This is a personal favorite for me. I love this. I always loved the X-Men a bit more than the Avengers. And oh my gosh, this movie just absolutely delivers on everything. Where we get the past, we get the future. We get Wolverine was awesome in this movie. The villains were awesome in this movie. The action was awesome in this movie. The time travel, it was so good. Then we got No Way Home, guys. I mean, I can't even begin with this movie. Absolutely amazing. Then I have to take the 2 classics. I mean, these movies are not as looked as maybe. I mean, the ones below are looked at as better movies, but these are just too classic for me. I just can't think of them. Spider-Man and Spider-Man 2, 2 great just punches of just great cinema and just a great arc. I mean, I can't even talk about this. Then I got the first Avengers. This will always be up there for me. I mean, it's just such a simple story. It's classic. I love it. I can never take more of this movie, and I honestly like it more than Endgame and Infinity War just because how simple and amazing it is, and it's also really nostalgic for me. And I just got to put it there. All right, number 2, I have the Punisher show. You guys know I love this show. Season 1 is my favorite Marvel project of all time. Season 2 was a bit all over the place, but Punisher character is absolutely amazing. Season 1 has some of the best character arcs and best action I've ever witnessed in any cinema. It is absolutely amazing. Number 1 is Logan, the best comic movie of all time. I'm not going to begin talking about the movie. I just love it so much. But there's my ranking, guys, of every single Marvel project. Now, there is some that I did not see, guys, obviously. Like some of the more Phase 4 stuff I did not see. I did not see Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. I did not see the new Ant-Man movie. I did not
Volume 3 is really good.
I'm sure it is. I do need to start watching more. But, I've been off the train for a while because after She-Hulk, it kind of, damaged me pretty bad. There's my ranking, guys. Yeah, I made this as I was in the car for 8 hours, but yeah, it was pretty interesting. Anyway, there it is. Zone, are you done being an absolute jerk, a big meanie weenie?
I don't think he is.
Better be. His life's dependent on it. It really wasn't amazing. It should be called the mediocre Spider-Man because the movie is mediocre as hell.
Wait, which one?
Not only is Peter Parker is an absolute a-hole, just beats up people. He also just does not feel like Peter Parker at all.
Like beating on girls, like beating on old men. Like that was funny. He's like,
Morning.
When was the last time you were in Queens? I asked you a question, man.
I think
it's hilarious. He just
him
beats him up. Like, he's
him
like,
as Spider-Man.
You killed my uncle. You're gonna kill me too?
Him as Spider-Man was good, but him as Peter Parker was not. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah. What's up, Army R? Infinity War will always be the best MCU film. Not for me. It's good though. I think it's underrated and overrated at the same time. It always varies.
I
against
love
people.
Spider-Man 3. Sorry.
Better than both of the Andrew Garfield movies. You can promise that. Write that in
Can you,
golden
like,
pen.
go freak yourself? I mean, I know you're used to it, but like, you know.
What's wrong with you?
He loved Tasman too for some reason.
That's
You know what,
a good
guys?
movie.
Yeah, the fact you like Amazing Spider-Man 2 is actually freaking beyond my freaking human existence. But
Like he has it like over. What did you have it over, Zone? Like something. I don't remember what it was, but
I didn't want to know because I'm gonna get so freaking mad. Guys, who wants to hear my top 25 great movies of all time?
not really. But go ahead.
I could care
All right,
less,
well
to
you're
be
going
honest.
to because my network and I was in the car. I made a lot of movie tier lists for whenever my Cobra Kai is. I'm gonna do tier list, whatever. Number 25, I have The Raging Bull, 1980, Robert De Niro. It was so good. Number 24, I have Rocky 3.
Noah, we got live
Rocky
footage of you.
I hate him. 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 I look nothing like that. You take that off my screen. I'm not. It's okay. I'm on the skinny side. I'm like that. It's not that freaking bad, dude. Holy crap.
Oh, yeah. Okay, buddy. This is the guy that's, I guess, going to beat me in the boxing match. Okay. Olive.
You're really pushing it.
Good.
That's Christian Bale.
That's
in The
Noah.
Machinist.
That's Noah.
Yeah, that's Noah Mariner.
You can
One
tell.
year. That was 1 year before the Batman Begins.
Yeah,
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, that was 1 year ago. I get it.
Wait, so I'm gonna become
embarrassing.
Batman. Let's go, baby.
What?
I'm gonna become Batman. Let's go. I can become Batman. That's great. Or can I be? Or can I,
You
can I be
said
Patrick Bateman?
you said this was a year before he came Batman, and this photo was of you a year ago. So kind of already lost that chance. Sucks to suck.
No, that was a year before. Dummy.
No, I know. So you're not gonna become Batman.
No, he became Batman after he did that.
You're not Batman, buddy. So.
What the fuck ever. Guys, let me show you my fish. Now, I
Lot
don't
of
want you to get
inches.
jealous, but look at it. 30 inches right there. Now, the other one's not mine.
Okay. To be fair, you gotta add some context to it. You live in freaking Minnesota, all right? All right. So let's add
be
some
better.
context. to it.
Atlanta 10,000 likes.
It's not like you caught a 30-incher in Colorado. You caught a 30-incher in Colorado. Way more impressive. My gosh.
Well, I caught a 40-incher in
Freaking
2016.
in Minnesota, you just need to freaking throw a worm out there on a hook, and you're gonna get that thing.
No, I used the minnow, a sucker minnow. It was dead too. But anyway, I got it.
My cousin did that.
And you know what? It fed the whole family, and I have a huge family. I have like 30 siblings, so yeah, it was great.
Well, if
And
they're
by the
all
way-
as skinny as you, I'm sure it would feed them all.
You shut the frick up. You deep fry the fish, you put the pepper on it, and you get some tartar sauce, and it is about as good. It's about as good as anything gets. Besides Logan, that's a good movie. But yeah, I do look like a recovering meth addict in this photo, but that's beyond the point.
No,
I
you don't
told-
look like you're recovering at that. You look just like a meth addict.
Listen, I told my sister make sure I don't look like an idiot, and she did not tell me I look like.
I'm sorry.
this, all right?
Whoa. Look at those legs and tell me if there's a difference between this photo and the photo I got. Besides him holding a fish, two fish.
What are you talking about,
There's not a difference in the photo.
bro? There is a huge difference than me right here and whatever the frick this is. All right, there's a huge
Oh
difference.
yeah. He does have still a little more muscle than you. I mean, look at like zoom in on that.
Oh my gosh, this is not necessary. All right.
Zoom in on that arm. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, this is completely
crap.
unnecessary.
Why don't you start when you do start working out? Why don't you go to the 5-pounders? Okay. Pretty sure that.
Go to Planet Fitness.
No, there's a bunch of fat people there.
Yeah, don't go to Planet Fitness. I went to it once. It was traumatizing. Please.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, I went there like 4 years ago with my brother, but it was awful. Never went there again.
Yeah, the only
Listen.
time you worked out.
Why are you obsessed with my workout plan? All right,
I just think you should work out, but you know.
I do.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm not saying I'm at the greatest point, but from where I were about 2 years ago, it's a lot better. A lot better. Like a lot better. Like I was like 2 years ago, it was terrible. Like I was like barely 100 pounds. Like it was awful. It was actually a serious problem. Like if you can find a picture of me wearing that exact same shirt from 2 years ago, dude, it barely fit me. I was so skinny. But I weigh 130 now, and I don't think I'm Hercules or anything. But I don't think I'm like a freaking, wherever the frick that photo you're showing. I'm working on it. Whenever I get time and resource to go to gym, I will. Right now, I need to focus on some other things. I just got a job, and I just got back from vacation, and that's all I'm worried about right now. I do my daily 10, 15-minute workout in the morning and nighttime. That's more than enough.
Okay, if you actually do that,
I do.
I'm not.
I honestly skip days sometimes, but it's like at least 4 times a week.
Okay. Then
so
that's
like
better.
20 times, like 100 minutes in a week. That's like an
15 minutes a day is kind of pathetic, but I'm proud that you're doing at least something. That's more than CBK has ever done. So very happy for it.
I'm not saying much. You know what? I'm gonna send you. Actually, I was gonna send you progress photos, but I know you're gonna screenshot it like the motherfucker you are. So I'm not gonna do that. Never mind. Because if I show you a picture of you 2 years ago, it's not gonna look good. I'm just gonna warn you.
I don't want to see a picture of you 2 years ago.
Yeah, I don't want to see it either. I mean, I have like nightmares of it.
Wait. I found a picture of you 2 years ago.
Okay, you're about to get kicked out for good. I'm not warning. We're actually warning you.
Okay, my fault. Anthony Edwards after the Mavericks series. Working at Chipotle.
When was the last time you was at the Western Conference Final? Like 2 years ago? My favorite Spider-Man 2, the original. Zone, what's yours?
No Way Home.
World?
Or if you count John Morant being a Spider-Man in this poster.
World?
TASM 2. No, I'm just joking. I'm joking. Honestly, it's a tie between No Way Home and the 02 Spider-Man because they're both so good.
Give me that. When I first watched No Home, that was my favorite.
Because, I love No Way Home because, it's so good. I like the story. I love, the arcs, Peter's arc and all that. But at the same time, 2002 Spider-Man's my childhood. I watched that when I was 7, 8 years old. It's
I know a guy named freaking Carrie is not trying to talk to me right now. So I ban this guy.
Bro, this guy in the chat just wants attention. Yeah.
Thank you, Camion Bell. I'm a very good fisher. Thank you very much. Better than Zone. I mean, Zone's fish are so small they fall through the net.
Well, I mean, you live in freaking Minnesota, so it's kind of easy.
Yeah, all I hear is excuses.
Buddy, I've caught a bigger fish than that in Colorado.
Me too. I caught a 40-incher when I was 9 years old. Fish.
And last weekend, actually, no, it was the weekend before that, caught 6 trout in 3 hours.
Wow.
Very impressive.
It
was with the lure. It wasn't with the worm. If it was with the worm, oh my gosh. They were all rainbow trouts too. Absolutely beautiful.
Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna ask that question.
Do you like men?
I already know that answer. I was asking something else, but
what do you mean you already know that answer?
Listen, I know what happened. I know what happened with you in World in the December of 2023. I know what happened.
What the fuck?
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it.
You and Jake, you know.
I won't
I'm
take
just
that
saying.
from you. I agree with you, McPieces. It's tied for me. I take Spider-Man 2 slightly over just because of the arc that Peter Parker goes through is so amazing.
Great acting in both those movies, especially from
by
Tobey
far,
Maguire.
by far. It's like as big as a gap between Michael Strahan's teeth. It's a huge gap.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah, I'll take out my top 25 favorite movie tier list. Okay,
Bro,
25 Raging Bull, 24 is Rocky 3. All right, number 23 is The Deer Hunter. It has nothing to do with hunting deers, but it's a really good movie. Number 22 is Revenge of the Sith. Do not start with Blue
W.
Zone.
It should be way higher, but W movie should be number 1. But it's okay.
Shut. 21 is Avengers: Infinity War. Number 20 is the greatest comedy of all time. It should be higher. Happy Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore should be top 3. Okay, so
Okay, relax.
hope you kill yourself.
Don't use that profanity.
Easy.
Number
Easy.
19, I'm going.
Oh, you want to hear some
Terminator
freaking
2.
profanity?
Number 19, I'm going Terminator 2, Judgment Day. Number 18, I'm going Avengers Endgame. All right. Number 17, I'm going X-Men Days of Future Past.
Oh my gosh,
16,
Days of the Future Past over freaking
Yes.
Happy Gilmore.
Shut the hell up. 16, I'm going Spider-Man No Way Home. Number 15, I'm going the OG Spider-Man. Number 14, I'm going Scarface, 1983, Al Pacino. Number 14, I'm going Spider-Man 2. Number 12, I'm going, drumroll please, Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Roger Rules. Oh gosh, it's such a good movie. Number 11, I'm going Star Wars Return of the Jedi. Here are my top 10. Number 10, I'm going Avengers, 2012. Number 9, I'm going Joker, 2019. Number 8, I'm going Creed 2, 2018. Number 7, I'm going Rocky 2, 1979. Number 6, I'm going Rocky Balboa, 2006. Number 5, I'm going Forrest Gump. Number 4, I'm going Rambo First Blood. Number 3, I'm going Logan. Number 2, I'm going Karate Kid. And number 1, I'm going Rocky 1.
Rocky 1 over Rocky 3 and 4 is wild to me.
Rocky is the greatest movie of all time, and it's not even close in my list.
Over 3 and 4, really?
With all the respect, that movie doing is craft the surface of Rocky 1. All right?
That is absurd.
You just don't understand it, world. You don't understand. You can't comprehend how good the movie is.
I think the second one's better than the first one, but okay.
Don't start with me, world.
Let's start with
Hold on. What do you mean, even Rocky 2? As if that's a bad movie. That movie is the most underrated sequel of all time.
Hey, Rocky 2 is good. I mean, at least he actually wins in that one.
It's not about a boxing fight, world. I told you 100 times. It's about going the distance. All right? You're making me mad now.
Going the distance. We're going the distance, Noah.
You just shut up for 1 minute. Subway scene is one of the best scenes in movie history. Oh yeah, that scene was amazing. Not for me. Okay, if someone does not agree with exactly what Nick Pizza thinks, it's a bad take. Would you shut the frick up for 1 minute?
But it's your favorite meal, though.
Lord have mercy. What are you talking to, Nick Pizza? What awful takes? Thank you, Camion. Bro, Creed 2, I have a top 10 of movies of all time. What are you talking about? It's number 8 of every single movie in human existence. You think that's too low? Jeez. Let me guess, yours is the freaking Flash 2023. Freaking weirdo. The rest of your life is interesting? What the frick's that supposed to mean? Oh, I think I meant list. Oh. Interesting. What is that supposed to mean, though? Oh yeah, and the movie that just missed the top 25 is Godfather, Taxi Driver, Die Hard, Shrek, Rocky 4, and Oppenheimer. Of course.
Oh no, it's raining.
That's what I've been praying for, Daniel LaRusso. Not working. Anyway, guys, we are going to end this network now. It's good to be back, guys. Well, 90% being good besides a certain 10%, which falls in the 10% of the most ugliest human beings alive. But anyway, I'm talking about some, by the way. So.
Oh, really? Didn't know.
Well, yeah, it's not really kind of a no-brainer when I said the ugly part. But anyway, guys, I'm going to be going live Tuesday. I'm just going Thursday because I went on vacation. I want to clarify that. And more videos coming. And I don't think I'm going to watch any movie in August. There's really no good movie in August. Let me see what comes out in August real quick. Hold on. Movies in August. Let's see if there's any good movies. There's a new Alien movie. I mean, like the 50th Alien movie. I don't know if I'll watch that. Maybe. I mean, there's nothing else really cool. I mean, freaking like Vita. Like, you have a Ronald Reagan movie. I guess that would be interesting.
Well,
Maybe I'll watch
since
Ronald
that
Reagan.
work's
I don't
over
know.
and it's gone. Ever forget Noah's legendary theory? Daniel and Tori marrying?
Nope.
Or whatever the sick-minded think.
Okay, hold on. We're not in this network, guys. We're not in this
Yeah.
network. I just thought of so much things we have to talk about. We
Oh,
completely did not talk about Dr. Doom and Robert Downey Jr.
Oh yeah.
Let me speak first because I know it all. So I was on the beach when I saw this, and I thought I was daydreaming again.
The beach
wasn't.
in Minnesota?
This freaking beach is in Minnesota. It was hot as hell. It was 90 degrees. All right, shut up.
Fake beaches. It's not like you're acting like it's in
What do you mean fake
California.
beaches? What the frick does that even mean? I'm not saying I'm in California. No, can you shut up, please? Shut up for 1 second. I'm trying to talk here. Anyway. No, that movie was absolutely terrible. That movie was so bad. I watched that movie today.
Flash 2023. Yeah, it's terrible.
It was the acting. That one Supergirl thing where she like screams like, "What do you mean?" Oh my gosh! It was so bad.
Whoa. Don't forget Multiverse of Fandom's legendary quote. Want to get nuts? Let's get nuts.
Let's get nuts.
Want to get nuts? Let's get nuts. That's probably Karate's favorite line.
Yes, it is. But anyway,
want to get balls? I'll get balls.
Okay, what are you cake? Back to Dr. Doom, guys. Here's the thing. First off, before we even talk about it being Robert Downey Jr., the Avengers 5 was originally supposed to be called Avengers Kang Dynasty. Jonathan Mayer's gotten some oopsie daisy troubles, and now they had to change it. So now it's Dr. Doom, and I love that it's gonna be Dr. Doom. I think Dr. Doom is one of my favorite villains that has never been actually good in a movie. Well, yeah, he's one of my favorite villains regardless. He is amazing, and it's never been done right in any movie. I mean, if you look in the Fantastic Four, it was awful. In both of the Fantastic Fours, he was awful. And then there were some like 90s ones that he was in. It was absolutely terrible. So I was so excited they're doing Dr. Doom. Here's the problem with this.
Shut the freak up. Dr. Doom was so good in the Fantastic Four. The
He was the
Fantastic
most
Four
corny,
movies are so
cheesiest,
good.
AI-generated
The Fantastic Four
bullcrap I've
movies
ever seen in
are
my life.
so good. They're so
okay.
good.
This is
The
so
first
far,
one and the second one.
so far beyond the point I'm talking about.
Legendary. And I do agree Dr. Doom needs to come back, but don't bash the Fantastic Four. Those movies were incredible.
That was perhaps one of the worst reputations of a villain I've ever witnessed in my life. All right?
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, back to what I was saying before I was rudely interrupted. So I would way rather have them make a real Dr. Doom, where they go to get an actor. There's a lot. I know people are saying Keanu Reeves was a person. You could have gone for something which would have been its own individual thing, and it could have been a great villain. Instead, they're trying to make this whole thing about this evil Tony Stark, and I think that is not only such a reach, it is honestly a waste of an amazing villain, and it's almost basically admitting that you're out of ideas or that you're desperately begging for almost attention or desperately begging for some crazy multiverse thing. Because I would way rather have a real Dr. Doom that's developed right, an awesome villain, because he has so much stuff he could do. Instead, you're trying to do this whole multiverse evil freaking Tony Stark thing, and it's just so stupid. And listen, I think Robert Downey Jr. is a great actor. If he never did Iron Man and like the Iron Man Thunder thing, I think he could pull it off perfectly. But here's the problem: he is Iron Man, and he ended up his character so well. And I don't know if I want Robert Downey Jr. playing another character. Like, that legacy should be left in the past. And even if they want to do some multiversing of Tony Stark, whatever. I'm not the biggest fan of it. It doesn't bother me. But don't try to make him Dr. Doom. That is just so crazy, so ridiculous. I think at the individual actor, he could pull it off. But I'd way rather have Doctor Doom be an awesome villain, being something his own individual thing, not some crazy multiverse thing, which is basically admitting that you want attention and you want more money, and it's almost sad. So I do not like this. I think it could work. I'm keeping an open mind. I think an evil Iron Man could be interesting. I just think it's a missed opportunity, and I think I think the risk reward is just so far beyond. So I don't like it. I'm hoping that he's some sort of variant and he's not the end all be all Doctor Doom. And even if he is not the end all be all Doctor Doom, I still think this is ridiculous because not only do you announce it as he is, now we have like another Robert Downey Jr. Iron Man, and it just kind of leaves his arc and that awesome Iron Man kind of leaves it a little less important almost. I mean, not important. I can't think of the word. It doesn't come to my mind. But
conversation with himself.
I'm talking to the viewers. Why don't you try to mine yours? Anyway, I just don't think that this could work. Even if it is good, it's going to have some bearing effect of Iron Man's legacy because his legacy is Robert Downey Jr. And I love his character. Iron Man is one of the greatest characters of all time. Robert Downey Jr. perfect. I love Robert Downey Jr. You look at Oppenheimer. His acting was amazing. I think he could pull off Doctor Doom perfectly. But he's Iron Man, and that's the big problem. And if he's gonna be Doctor Doom, he has to be Tony Stark. Because what's the coincidence of him being freaking looking exactly the same, sound the same? He has to be Doctor Doom, and I do not like the idea of Doctor Doom seeing some evil Tony Stark, maybe in some like multiverse variant. Sure, even I don't even like that idea fully to an extent because that's still affecting his legacy. But whatever. Sure, him being the end all be all main villain of Doctor Doom is honestly just sad and pathetic of what this franchise is going for. All I have to say, World.
Yeah, we talked about off stream before we started the stream. I'm not even sure how to feel about it because I think RDJ is a great actor, but he's Iron Man, and that's what people know him as Iron Man. Like when you see his face, you go, "Oh wow, it's Iron Man." Now people are like, he's Doctor Doom now, and a lot of the argument is like, oh, they just won't have him take his mask off. I'm like, that's stupid. They have him take off the mask, like in the storyline. Like he eventually takes off the mask and reveals himself.
What? He's just got the exact same voice as Iron Man. Like what the frick? I mean, what's the point of being a Robert Downey Jr. if he's not going to have his acting? You could just have anybody.
Like, is the mask going to have a voice changer or like it's just going to be the same voice? And like, I just don't know if he's going to fit the Doctor Doom persona because Doctor Doom and Iron Man are completely different characters.
Yeah, I don't get it. I mean, is there a comic book? I mean, I might have to ask Talk. Is there a comic book of Iron Man turning Doctor Doom? I don't know. Let me tell you, Iron Man Doctor Doom comic book.
Here's what I think. As Noah said, I'm going to keep it in mind, but I think it's a complete publicity stunt, to be honest. I think it's the way to revive the franchise, which bringing back your biggest star is doing that. And I think it's kind of lame. But if they genuinely think that Robert Downey Jr. is the best person to play Doctor Doom, then I hope it works out. But to be honest, I don't think it makes sense to me.
Okay, so guys, I see this Iron Man Doctor Doom. That's all I see, I guess. But I don't know.
I thought he was like I thought Doctor Doom was like a variant. I thought that's what I heard. Is he not?
I have no damn clue. But anyway, let's read some in the chat. Bro, what's so funny about me being on a freaking beach? Is that like what's so funny about that? I can't go on a beach. Well, you live in freaking Canada. Nothing's cool in Canada. Literally nothing. I mean, what the freaking? Wow, you have maple syrup. Wow.
Damn, Karadi's insulting everyone.
Maple syrup on hash browns are really good though. I like that. Yeah, it's weird that they were having an actor playing one of the best superheroes that ever has a villain. Yep. Yeah, pretty drastic change there. I mean, him as an actor could work, but like him as an Iron Man legacy in the MCU just did not work. Okay, it's literally the polar opposite. I love Robert Downey Jr. so much. This is why I do not like it because I don't want his Iron Man legacy being tainted. If you had a freaking half a brain cell, you would freaking know that. You freaking You Shrek-looking motherfucker. Ugh. All right. Anyway.
He's called
Okay.
a
Whoa.
Shrek.
Hey, I love Shrek. It's a compliment.
That is a compliment. But
RDJ is a terrible actor. Okay, you need some mental therapy.
Robert Downey Jr. is one
Okay,
of the
you're
best
saying
actors.
attention. All right, you got your attention. I hope you're happy now. Wow, you're so different. Wow, you're so edgy.
Noah
Wow.
Russo got his attention. Wow.
Oh, I would have loved that. Cillian Murphy. The Haven's so good. I like Captain
Cillian
America
Murphy
over Iron
wouldn't
Man.
have been a bad Doctor Doom.
I take Captain over Iron Man. I always like Cap more. Iron Man, I love him, but Cap, I like him more. No, he literally became Iron Man. I think Iron Man played Robert Downey Jr. perfectly, if that makes sense. That makes no sense. You know what I mean? One of the actors where no one else could play it. Okay, you got it, man. You're different. We got it. I know your mother does not love you. We got it. You get no attention from your father. You want to hear. We got it. Imagine Peter says, Mr. Stark, and Dr. Doom says, who the hell is Stark? Yeah. I finished
my debate. Now, see y'all. What debate? You didn't debate anybody. You were just
no one's even talking to you.
I wonder if I wonder if this is the guy who's like commenting on Karate's video. And he's like, "Oh, you're ducking. I guess I won."
Karate is a fan of me. Yeah, I am. That's no surprise there. That sounds a lot better than Canada. Anyway. Guys, we're in this network now after we talked about that. Thank you guys for watching this. We'll see you guys next time. Always remember, extreme situations require extreme measures. Unsubscribe to Cobra Kai Zone. His channel is going downhill. I'm praying on the downfall every day. Peace out.
At least my downfall won't consume pedophilia.
Wrong. It was a full show.
Domino's is better than Pizza Hut.
What are you talking about?
Did he say Cobra Kai the Network?
Canada's gay. Yup. Okay, Zone. I forgot to tell you. I have two things to tell you that are pretty important. I didn't tell you. Number one.
Buddy, you're still alive.
I almost died.
You're still
Bro, you're still alive.
No, frick. Why didn't you let it play out?